Gather round, children of this land, and let me tell you a story. A story not just of a name, but of the very soul of our home. Do you know how this great nation, Nigeria, came to be called by its name? Before this land had one name, it had many hearts, beating to the rhythm of different drums. Imagine, if you will, a time before maps and borders as we know them. Picture the vast, bustling city-states of the Hausa in the north, where caravans laden with salt and silks crisscross the dusty plains. See the proud Yoruba kingdoms in the west, with their towering palace walls and intricate bronze art, ruled by wise and fair Sobas. Here the vibrant Igbo villages in the east, alive with the sound of drums, laughter, and the spirit of community. And there were many more: the Kanuri, the Tiv, the Ijo, the Efik, each a unique thread in a rich and woven tapestry, flowing through all these lands, connecting them like a silver spine. Was the great river, the river we now call the Niger. It was a source of life, a witness to history, a silent observer of empires rising and falling. It had seen generations come and go, its waters holding the memories of our ancestors. It was the constant, the ever-present force that had always known us. Then, strangers came. They arrived from across the great sea, with new tools and ideas that were not our own. They brought compasses, ink, and parchment maps. They looked upon our lands, not with the eyes of a neighbor, but with the eyes of an architect planning a new structure. They saw not a mosaic of peoples, but a territory to be organized. With strokes of a pen, they drew lines, straight and yielding lines that cut across ancient pathways, separated kindred villages, and joined peoples who had never before shared a single ruler. They called this new territory the Northern and Southern Protectorates. They joined the North and South, stitching together a vast and diverse land into a single colonial entity. But this new creation needed a name. It needed a single word to encompass its mountains and its savannas, its forests and its deserts, its many peoples and its countless traditions. The story goes that a British journalist, a woman named Flora Shaw, was tasked with this. She looked at the maps, at the lines they had drawn, and she looked to the one great feature that unified the landscape. She looked to the river that had always been here, and so, she took its name. She wrote the word Nigeria in bold strokes on a document. From Niger area, she coined Nigeria. Just like that, a name was given. A name borrowed from the river that had silently watched our history unfold for centuries. It wasn't born from a council of our elders or a consensus of our kings. It was given to us. But here is the most important part of the story. The part you must carry in your hearts. A name given is not a destiny written in stone. A label placed upon a map does not define the spirit of the people within its borders. They name the land, yes. But we, the people, name the future. We are the ones who pour meaning into that name. We are the ones who decide what Nigeria becomes. Every day, in our interactions, in our work, in our art, and in our dreams, we are defining Nigeria. It is a continuous act of creation. We are the ones who weave the old threads of the Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, and all our many peoples into a new, stronger, more vibrant tapestry. The lines on the map are just ink. The real nation is built in our hearts, through our unity, our resilience, and our shared hope for a better tomorrow. So, when you hear the name Nigeria, don't just think of a place on a map. Think of the mighty river. Think of the ancient kingdoms. Think of the countless stories that came before. And most of all, think of the future we are all building together. The story of Nigeria is not over. It is still being written. By each and every one of you. The name is our inheritance. The meaning is our legacy. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the heart of our continent.